Hello guys, welcome back to LMWFM Smoggies series with Middlesbrough. We got the cup game against Ipswich going up. We have, since I was last with you, lost 2-1 to Arsenal after going in at half time 1-0 up. We beat West Ham, which was a great result. Had Gomez sent off 34th minute, and Congola scored a header from a corner in injury time, justified. And this was a bit of a topsy-turvy game. Bit disappointed to concede, but nonetheless a decent performance against a very good team. Now we've got Ipswich first up today in the Cup 4th round, and then we go on to the Sunderland match in the league, televised as it's a derby. So let's get going with this match. So yeah, slight rotation on the squad. Gomez is back from his ban. Johnston starts in goal. Actually, before we do that, I'll go through the transfers. Did bring in a keeper. Bought in Asmir Begovic, 9 million, rising to 10 after 50 appearances. It's on 30 grand a week. I just thought it was a no-brainer. What I am going to look to do is loan out Sam Johnson for the next 18 months, sort of thing, and try and get him as a first choice somewhere. Yeah, just because I still think long term he's going to be the one for me, Sam Johnson. But I just think he needs a season and a half, 2 seasons under his belt. As a goalie, he has got many, many years left in him. So that's not a write-off by any shout. And Izamat Mirin has gone to Hamburg for 3.8. Turned a profit on him after signing him for 1.6. So I'm pleased with that. Ben Pearson has gone to Celtic just so he gets regular games, which he wasn't getting. Similar sort of thing to Sam Johnson. I still want him to be a part of the club, just needs some games at this time. Other than that, no change on the transfer front. I don't know if we'll bring anyone else in, possibly a loanee striker to replace the big old hole that Connor Wickham left. By that, there's a bit of a clue to the frame of the striker that might be coming in. So we're going to go on to the game now against Ipswich in the Cup. I said I sold Izamat Mirin. I've actually recalled Del Fry from loan from Ipswich to replace Izamat Mirin in the defensive ranks. Yeah. And then we've got opportunity to check off millions, run off figures, and set off all around. Yeah, whatever that means. Narrow formation there, that might suit us with the wing backs, but then again, it might not. Here we go then. Yeah, go and show them what you're made of, you punks. Come on. Zampano, and that's going to be the end of highlight here. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Chica starts again, which he will do for as long as we're in the cup, because that's what he wanted. I promised him. And that was a poor kick from Johnston. Lucky not to be punished there. Solanke with the tame effort off his head. There's Chambers. Here's Ward into Bishop. Willock, McGoldrick. Good save by Johnston. Get it out. Masuaku to Chica. And he's beat him, and that's annoying. Fairly even game if you look at the stats there. It's Nisus not leading the charge on the foul front. Again, not a great performance in the cup. Gaston off the bar. Dermot, he's done it. He's done it. His first ever goal. £9 million. 20 odd appearances, and there's a goal. So that's good. Gaston with a free kick. Balkowski, I don't know whether that was a save or the bar. I think it was a bit of both. And then Dermot nails it in with a fine show of composure there. Yeah, you played well. It's alright, but you can do better, I'm sure. and Gaston munches him. Here we go. Chambers now down their right, our left. Good tackle by Masuaku. Great ball there if Chica can get on it, but he's just not quite got the legs. Gomez to Velasquez. Back to Johnston. Steady, patient build up here. Masuaku wins the header there. Great play. Chica, can he get it in the box? He does. Forshaw. 2-0. Good play by the 16-year-old Chica there. As I've mentioned before, excited about him. Not for this season, maybe not for next. But after that, if he's still got the Borough blood running through his veins via Sevilla, then I'm happy. Gonna make some subs. Yeah, I'm gonna bring on Tammy for him. I think Chica's had a good game today. Pleased with him. Had Fletcher as the roaming playmaker. Oh, the irony. There we go. Brett Pittman, Teddy Bishop, Kolskius, Willock, Solanke, and it is 2-1. It's going to be a grandstand finish potentially. As Bishop to Skuse, Willock, lovely bit of one-touch passing, and the striker slots it past Sammy Johnson. Assertive and demand more because they've just nearly scored. Corner to Ipswich. Ward to take into the box. Bernardo on his noggin. Out, and then Solanke's cross come shot. Trickles out for a goal kick. Masuaku into the box. Bernardo and Gomez, the sign-in January, has scored his first goal. Gomez tucks it away. 3-1, sorry. Velasquez off because he is knackered, and then get him like that. Yeah, hopefully see this out now, and that will put us into the 5th round of this year's FA Cup, sponsored by Emirates. And like a bus, you wait 20 games for one, and he gets 2. At least we've found his level now, and that's playing against Ipswich, which is worrying, but I'm not going to knock it. And that should be it now, as Pittman out wide, and it is 4-1. Comfortable victory in the end. Pretty pleased with that. Some good performances from some of the fringe players there. Yeah, very good. Can't say fairer than that for an FA Cup game against a team in the division lower than you. So I will be back in 8 days for the derby against Sunderland. Hello then, we are here for the Sunderland game away. It's a derby, but it is definitely a winnable game, and one I will be looking to get a win from. Starting lineup: Begovic. It's going to be the first game you guys see him in. Gomez, Bernardo, Congolos, the 3. Trippier and Cristiano Baraghi comes back into the squad. Clayton, Roman playmaker. Fofana with Correa supporting Gested, and the off the mark Dermick. So hopefully we can continue in the same vein. It's bad weather apparently. He didn't look sharp in training. He's been after more regular action. Yep. Anything? Jesus Christ. I think there's more questions than the pre-match one. And don't do that. revenge. That was the old Middlesbrough that Sunderland played. Is it going to be a pointless one? Yes. So transfer window has shut. I didn't bring anybody else in. It was going to be Andy Carroll, but I bottled buying him only to think I was getting him on loan for Swansea to buy him on transfer deadline day. I didn't want to buy him. He would have done to the end of the season, but that was it. Angerstead should have done better. Great ball back in by Dermich, but that's a good save by Jordan Pickford, and Correa gets it in. Gomez, Clayton, pinballs, and Jeremy Lance gets it out. Half time. Far from pleased. I'm gonna get up and get into them this half. It's a derby. We gotta want it more than them. And is that gonna be a pointless one? It looks as if it is. Yep. I mean, they're shading it when you look at stats, but we've had 2 glaring chances, and that's a good save by Begovic. Thought Defoe was in there, and Fofana heads clear for a Sunderland throw. Good tackle by Clayton. Congolo back to Beggs. Biragi now. Chance for a break here. Correa into Dermich. Oh, just wide. It's corner. Deflected off Gilabodji. Correa whips it in. But Gilabodji's there first again. Gusted. Fofana. Gomez. Great play here. Patient. Correa. Oh, tackled by Luke Ayling there. Trippier whips it in. Gilabodji is an absolute force in the air in this game. Correa, Trippier. Oh, should have squared that then. It's the first time Gilabodji's been dragged out wide. Should have tried to exploit that as they've scored, but it's offside. Good. That would have been undeserved, shall we say. I am going to make a change now, and Dermich is going to be the man to come off. Andre Gray onto an advance forward. Do I want to make any more changes? I'm going to take Fofana off and bring on local lad. Here we go. I mean, we've had more on target than them, and it looks as though it's going to peter out now. For a draw, Gray, Gusted, penalty. Luke Ayling has possibly handed the game. Now I look away on penalties. You can't see this because I ain't got a camera yet, but oh my god, awful. Come on, then. No. I mean, I'll take the point. I've got no choice. But yeah. Unlucky. Big softy, and I disappointed that we've missed an 89th minute penalty, which would have put us 6 clear of the relegation zone. However, we're out of the relegation zone at the moment, and that's what matters. Clean sheet, which is nice. I'll send the assistant when I talk. Clean sheet was nice. We had a few good chances to win, don't get me wrong, and on another day we probably would have. So let's look at the fixtures coming up. We have got Stoke in the league at home, one I'll be looking to pick up a point or 3 in. Tottenham in the FA Cup. They've got a chance to knock me out of both cups in a year, although we did put a spirited display up against them there, so who knows. Then we got a run of Manchester City, Crystal Palace, Derby, Everton. But trying to bring you some decent games. Might bring it back for Palace and Derby away double header. Or is that too close? I'll think about it near the time, but I'll be back with you in a few games time. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop a like, leave a comment, tell me what I'm doing wrong, tell me you're better than me, and I'll do my best to get another video up tomorrow. Cheers guys, bye bye.